Welcome back to the WWE Reddit. SummerSlam season is approaching, so let's see all your memes for the week. Why does it feel like WWE doesn't know what to do with Penta at the moment? I feel like not giving somebody a championship right now doesn't mean that they're not doing anything. I think they're definitely building towards War Games. The Rollins faction, I don't know if Rollins is gonna be back by November. I personally think he'll be back at SummerSlam. I don't know, but I think it's going to be his squad versus Penta, LA Knight, whatever. They're just building that. I mean, him not having a championship doesn't mean he's not doing well. I think he's going to be fine. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, Stinkface Nia Jax. Is this new? This is something she did like a year and a half ago. Oh, this is new. Naomi's got the caution thing up. You know, hold on. I need to see this camera guy. What you getting paid to zoom in? I guess Nia's face. I see what you are, brother. Who is this? Is this a new wrestler? Is this somebody? She's holding a championship. Was it a fan? Was it a new person? I've never seen this woman a day in my life.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Oh my God, we got the other POV of it. Nia was really getting up all in that. That's crazy. Damn, yo. No, I get it, right? Like, I understand, like, this is, like, hot, but you don't be sweating. You wrestling. You in a wrestling match. Yeah, I mean, they crack sweat and they smell. She ain't got no sweaty, smelly crack. I'm not saying that that's, like, you know, she got bad hygiene. That's just normal. You out here, you know, pretty much exercising. And I'm getting ass juice and sweat in my face. Maybe it was not a real hooper. I don't know. She was shaking that shit though. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, let's see Io's camera. The same camera guy. You're getting in the way. Big pop from the crowd over here. No reactions from this guy right here for any of it. He's just locked the fuck in. Was he? Hold on. Yo, he is locked in. He said, yes. That move is effective on her. Yes, it is. Me when Jelly Roll hits a shooting star press at SummerSlam. You know, I am optimistic about Jelly Roll. I gotta be. You know what I mean? He's lost apparently a lot of weight. I don't know if it was specifically for this match, but I think maybe that was just kind of a positive consequence of him doing wrestling training. And it seems like he's been actually putting a lot of work in. And if it's, you know, if it's good, it's good. It's a tag team match being the thing. You know what I mean? It's like, when I think if Jelly Roll was facing, like, I'm trying to think of I mean, maybe this actually wouldn't be a good match, but like, Omos. Because they're both big guys. You know what I mean? That's like whoa, like, let's see what Jelly Roll can do. But like, I'm still seeing him fight Drew McIntyre. I guess Logan Paul as well. I don't know. Maybe he won't do much. Apparently he's been training a lot though. So I'm holding out hope, optimism. I'm not going to hate yet until afterwards. Maybe this will be a really, really entertaining match. Jelly Roll, I've actually seen a couple interviews from him. He seems to be pretty into this. So we're going to see what happens. Yeah, he's going to have to go find himself and come back in 5 years. Undeniable. Sure. 5 years? How old is Austin Theory? He's 27. He's about to turn 28 in August. So, okay, sure. People really want him to like have this babyface turn now. I guess he's injured. He's shoot injured, right? So I don't know how long it's gonna be before he comes back. Maybe he'll come back and actually be like, I'm sure he won't be out for more than a year. I don't know what the injury is, to be honest with you, but I'd like to see how they book him as a babyface. I know Austin Theory's pretty good in like comedic-ish roles. It's gonna be weird for him to be that kind of super big babyface to cheer for. The story needs to be there, and you know the presentation needs to be there. I think it's possible. He's never been bad or anything. Does he need to find himself? Like, he's a good wrestler. Find himself personality wise, like for character, sure, I guess. Sure. Create a wrestler in real life. Oh fuck. Oh my. Well, really, you could just green screen anything you want on this, right? Yo, kid, you want to green screen something on this?
Can you help me kill myself?
Who should retire Rey Mysterio? I mean, the obvious answer, I guess, would be Dominic, but they've already had like a zillion matches. Is that who he should go out? I mean, it really does make sense for him to go out to Dominic. Dominic also can beat him clean, maybe. I don't think that's happened yet. I know Dominic's like beat him maybe like one time before, but I think it was dirty. So maybe, you know, Dominic could beat Ray clean. And I'm surprised he's still going, to be honest with you. Normally when you see somebody in the Hall of Fame, it's like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, time is up. But they're running out of names for headlines. So they were like, you know, Ray, we'll give you a ring. And he's still going strong too, dude. I hope, I mean, if it's not Dominic though, Bad Bunny. No. Who's somebody, I mean, I feel like when you think of last match for people, it should be people that make sense. Like in my ideal world, Kurt Angle would have retired to John Cena. You know what I mean? Cena and Orton, maybe. Orton would, I don't know, even though that's not going to happen. But Mysterio, who's like an up-and-coming luchador. I guess Penta, but like, I feel like they're going to be in a tag team at the time. It'll be weird to choose between the two of them. Damn, that's a good question. Let's see what you guys think. Dirty, okay, Dominic. Everybody's just saying Dominic. Dom should use the belt. And yeah, it has to be Dom. I'd like to see any other answer. It's all just Dominic. Bianca Belair. All right. Which reign was better? We got Chelsea Green, Zelina Vega, or Julia. I mean, it's weird. The Women's United States Championship kind of sucks right now. Like, it was the first title that was announced, and like, I just don't get why, like, in terms of like the mid-card women's titles on the main roster, this was the first one that was announced. It was a big deal when Chelsea Green won it. She was the first like women's mid-card champion. And then like they just, I don't know why they gave it to Zelina. I still think to this day, Chelsea Green should be the Women's United States champion. Why did Zelina beat her? I don't know. Chelsea's still doing the Secret Service gimmick, even though that kind of has to do with her being the United States champion. So her doing this is kind of, it doesn't make sense. I think she should have, it'd have been a lot cooler if she was a more credible threat, you know what I mean? Actually winning and defending the title over and over again. Like The Miz. The Miz would do that for the IC title. I don't understand it. I didn't really care about Zelina's reign because there kind of wasn't one. And now Julia's kind of she's just chilling right now. And they're going to have, like, I don't know. Chelsea's. At least she had like a story with the belt, I guess. I don't know. Let Papa H cook. Triple H, yes, you're losing to Cena again, but get this. The lights go out and come back on, and there you are as Stardust singing a song with Jelly Roll to send the crowd home happy. Ugh. In New Jersey as well. Do I want to give a final prediction for SummerSlam? I think either Rollins comes back and cashes in, or here we go. I don't know if I've said this already on a video, whatever. Maybe Cody wins. They do the double turn. Cody wins and becomes like what John Cena was. Cena seeing Cody be like a heel, and he's like, oh, fuck, like, we gotta, I can stop Cody. Like, I'm the only person now that can stop Cody. And then Cena wins his 18th WWE Championship in his last match. So it's a trilogy. Cena won the first one. Cody wins at SummerSlam. John Cena wins the WWE Championship again and retires it, and they vacate it, and Cena ends his career as an 18-time WWE champion because you got to save Cody Rhodes from himself. All right. Bro thinks he won it. He's manifesting. Why is he holding a gun to it? You're not. You put a chain on and you think you're hard, Bronson Reed. You ain't hard. All right, you soft, you flaccid. This, like, people do this, and I think if you were doing like this, then I'd be like, all right, buddy, relax. But this is like, little kids do this. Oh, look, I'm so hood. I'm so, I don't know. Bronson Reed's giving off that like thug aura. He's trying very hard. I like Bronson Reed a lot. I love him. What are we doing? Oh man. Referees deserve Hall of Fame inductions, yes or no? I don't see why not. I think you have to be like Lil Nate should definitely be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Maybe Mike Chioda, maybe again the Hebners. Anybody else? It's everybody I named. Who the fuck is this? I know him, but is he still there? Am I being disrespectful? I'm sorry. We showed Mike Chioda twice. Okay, great. Brett met Mike Chioda in Vegas and he freaked out. We got Roman Reigns yeeting in 2025. Did he really? Get your own gimmick, Roman. The tribal yeet. Boo. He's doing it with the ones. Stop it. You can't, you get your own thing. All right. To be fair though, Jay did take yeet from Jimmy, because wasn't Sammy and Jimmy doing yeet first? And then Jay took it and now it's his whole thing. So I guess we're just, you know, the word yeet is a homie hopper. Everybody getting a chance with it.
Nasty bitch.
And Jay's cheating on Geet with Jada Parker. Don't think I forgot about that. All right. He is gone. 5 letters, 1 word. Drunk? What did he say? Nah, he's gone. Can I say this? I don't know if I can say this story. So we've spoken about earlier this year when I met Jey Uso. He was sitting next to me on the plane. Like we were going to the 2K event in Orlando, the 2K25 event, and I upgraded my seat to first class. Me and Aaron were on that flight, and Brandon and Brent were on a different flight. I upgraded my seat to first class like before the flight happened. And we're at the gate, and Aaron's like, "Yo, like that's Jey Uso right there." And he's like, "Don't look too hard." He's like, "That's Jey Uso." So like I looked hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's Jay." I was like, "That's crazy." And I went on the plane. And he is, so there's the middle row, say like this is the middle row right here. My seat is on the aisle of this, and Jay's seat is on the aisle of this. So kind of I'm sitting next to Jey Uso. So I'm trying to get Jay's attention a little bit. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, man?" He's like, "Hey." I think he just thinks I'm like some mark ass fan, which I am. But like he's like talking to this woman next to him on the whole flight. She's like a stranger. She like doesn't know anything about wrestling. He's like explaining it to her, like what he does and everything like that. And the flight lands. And I'm still trying to get Jay's attention without trying to be like a super big, like, hey, I know who you are kind of thing. So like a fucking asshole, I like bump into him. I've had to have told this story already. I go, "Oh, my bad, man," because I bumped into him. And he looks at me, he goes, "You good, bro? Like, you good?" And I was like, "Oh, damn, like I'm doing too much." I mean, I was doing too much. I just didn't know how to go about it, because you know how wrestlers feel about being on play. It's not like I was stalking him. He just happened to be like next to me, but I also know who he is. So I feel like, you know what I mean? And I also had the thought that he was going to be at the event the next day. So maybe I could like get like a word in with him before. And I was like, all right, he seems like he doesn't fuck with me at all. So I just was like, all right, that was my last attempt. Now I am doing too much and I'm going to chill. And then Jay turns around, looks at me. He goes, like after a couple seconds, he goes, "Hey, where I know you from, Oos?" I said, "Yes." This was right after he won the Rumble, by the way. It was like the end of February. So it was like a month after he won the Rumble. And I was explaining to him what I do and, you know, content. And I mentioned, this was really risky. I said to him, "Yo, your kid actually watches my friend." And the only reason I know that is because at the end of Brandon's Rumble vlog, his son came up to Brandon and dapped up. He said, "Yo, what's up, Brandon?" And Brandon was like, "You want to say something for the vlog?" So that's how I tried to piece that together. That was a risky thing to say, talking about his child. And he took it well, how I meant it. I was like, "Yeah, maybe you're familiar with our stuff and whatever." I was like, "I don't know if you saw the video." And Jay was like, "Oh yeah, no, I did see that." And he was like talking about content creation, stuff like that. And then I was like, "Oh, you're going to be at the 2K event tomorrow?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I am. So like, what is it?" He was like, "I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow." So I was like, "Oh, you might just play like the game with people or like do whatever." And then that actually led to us doing the short with him the very next day. The 2 shorts that you saw from us, doing the yeet and then doing the whole skit thing. I was like, "Hey," I was like, "I don't know if you remember from yesterday." He goes, "Oh yeah, you were sitting next to me on the plane." Jay was a very nice guy, but at the end of the flight thing, this is the whole point I was doing the story. Jay's like, some woman's taking a long time to get off the plane, and Jay's like, he said, "Man, they gotta hurry up. I'm trying to blank." And that was that.
Versus Bronze at SummerSlam. Say that so.
Why are you so close? Why are you so close? He barely even said it. He said, "How do you all feel about Braun's promo here? I found it difficult to take him seriously saying stuff like, 'Look around, we don't want you here anymore.' you were relevant 5 years ago when it's clearly obvious that it's not the case. What do you, I don't care for him. That's all I'm saying. I think maybe my distaste for him, not distaste is a crazy word. My lack of fandom for him stems from the idea that he's going to be the next guy in WWE. And I don't want that. I'm just not into him. Again, maybe things take time. Maybe I'll warm up a little bit. Again, I think he can wrestle. That's never, people hear me say that I don't like Braun Breaker and they assume that I think like he sucks. I don't think he sucks. I'm just not into him. You know what I mean? Let me give you another example. Who's like a good wrestler that like I just am not invested in? No, I'm invested. I was gonna say Hangman Page. Because like I don't know if I'm really like. I think he's a great wrestler. Again, I just don't know if I like if I relate to his babyface story as much. I like this heel stuff a lot better. But like maybe that's not a good example. Let's go WWE specifically. I think whatever. You get the point. I'm not invested in his character or presentation or personality or mic skills. And then Roman, on the other hand, as well, his promo was weird too. Like he was sounding like, again, it's been a while since we've heard babyface Roman Reigns talk. I don't know if it works for him either. He was sounding like the big dog, and big dog was not fun to listen to most of the time. You think you must be a dumbass. Man, this dumbass right here. Can you believe this dumbass? Oh, wow. I didn't kill the bloodline. This dumbass did. And I'm the tribal chief because these people want me to be the tribal chief. What are you, a dumbass? Who am I? I'm not Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? So fuck me. You know what I mean? Why are you listening to me? Who cares? You know what I mean? Fuck me. Who's this guy? Schmuck? Which reign is better? We got another one of these, Lyra or Becky's. It's weird to judge. Lyra actually had a really good run. I really think she did. I think Becky's doing fine with it. I think Becky wins at SummerSlam thanks to Bayley. Bayley heel turn. Did I call it? Come back to this comment section and tell me how right I was or how wrong I was. Whatever. John Cena, I ain't start wiping my ass until sophomore year of high school, bro. I used to walk them halls cooking a straight grilled cheese sandwich between my ass cheeks, man. I was throwing underwear away every week. This is the greatest of all time. I don't think this is real, actually. I'm talking about this like this is real. It's not real. I mean, I don't know if Cena's ever done that. You know what I mean? There's probably people that don't wipe their ass when they shit.
Nasty bitch.
I've never thought about that before. Like, statistically, with 8 billion people on this earth, there's got to be somebody out there that just poops and doesn't wipe. There's probably more than one. So I am a WWE fan, right? I'm a WWE fan. I do this thing where I poop, and even if I have to wipe, I choose not to. I get itchy and it stinks, but no matter how hard I convince myself that I'm gonna wipe eventually, I never do. Is there a name for this mentality specifically, and how many people are just like me? Hey Jared, thanks for being open. While there isn't a formal medical or psychological diagnosis specifically about choosing not to wipe after using the bathroom, your behavior might overlap with a few known psychological patterns or traits. Executive dysfunction. Often seen in people with ADHD, depression, or anxiety, this involves struggling to carry out necessary actions, even simple ones like hygiene tasks. One study showed that 2 to 3% of adults report struggling with basic hygiene like bathing, brushing, or wiping. Usually tied to mental health challenges. Oh, I'm an asshole. Okay. All right. Who wore the Joker outfit better? I feel bad. You know, it's funny that you're not wiping your ass unless like you have like an actual like, you know what I mean, like learning disability. That's not funny. But if you're just choosing not to wipe, that's funny. I'm sorry, that's funny. In-ring skills rank from best to worst between the 5 of them. In-ring skills. Okay, I'm gonna be as honest as possible here. In-ring skills alone. Fuck, I gotta put Tiffany last. We're gonna do worst to best. So let's start down here. I mean, I have to be honest. I don't think that doesn't mean she's bad, but I think compared to the other 4, I have to put her at the bottom. So we're gonna go Tiffany 5. We're gonna go. Fuck. We're gonna go Bianca 4.
You must be what?
Oh. I'm gonna go. Oh. Io's 1. Who's better, Rhea or Charlotte in ring? Because Charlotte's done it longer on television. But does that mean that she's better? Bianca's also really good too, man. Ah, shit. Shit in this ass. All right, Tiffany, Bianca. I feel so weird putting Bianca at 4, but yeah. Then, shit. Charlotte, Rhea, Io. Damn you, TikTok shop? What? Whose ass is this? Is this a? This is a dude's butt? You got me looking at dude butt? That's what this turned into? Where's the hatred for this? Where are the upvotes? The fuck? What if this happens? He wins and has both titles for AAA and WWE? When the hell did this happen? Did he go down there and like, wait, really? I haven't been keeping up with AAA at all. Was Dominic a part of this recently? Did he? Okay. What title is this, by the way? I don't know. Is this the world title? Is this the mid-card title?
Who the fuck cares?
Is it safe to say Trick Williams has become a bigger star than Carmelo Hayes? Right now, yeah. Right now, yes. I mean, Carmelo is on the main roster, but he's done jack diddly dick ass shit. And then he's won the Onto the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And then that was supposed to make us shut up or something. Why are we not doing anything with Carmelo Hayes? He could easily be the United States champion right now, but no, instead we're passing it around to the same people that are passing around Yeet. Sort of adjacent. I mean, good for Trick Williams though. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing for Carmelo Hayes. He's so talented. Carmelo's so talented. I don't get it. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm here for. Here we go.
8 Tsunamis by Bronson Reed or 8 Spears by Braun Breaker.
Like, well, the question, it depends on what, if like they're actually doing it. Like if we're doing a match and I'm getting hit with like worked moves, I'll take 8 Tsunamis because I don't think you're getting as hurt as you know, because this Braun Spear looks fucked up. You know what I mean? Regardless of whether or not it's a work, you know, move or a shoot move, you saw the speed one. Fucking hell. So if it's in a kayfabe sense, I'll take 8 Tsunamis. Like if we're working a match, but if it's a real thing that I'm trying to get hit with, I'll take the 8 Spears because I'd rather do that than get squashed by 330-pound Bronson Reed 8 times for real. I think that's a fair answer. Who was the first WWE wrestler that comes to your mind when you hear the words frog splash? You know, it's weird because Montez Ford really does have a good frog splash, but if your answer is not Eddie Guerrero, I don't know what we're doing. I mean, I understand maybe you're a younger fan, and if you're okay, Rob Van Dam as well, obviously. I think those are the 2 that I think should always be mentioned. I even think Dominic has a decent frog splash. Is that controversial? I don't know. Ford also does have a really good one. It's just weird to call him like the first person you think of when you hear the word frog splash. I think it's just like a generational thing. You know what I mean? Like, so you started watching in 2017. Your answer is probably going to be like, unless you've gone back and watched other stuff, it might be like a Montez Ford or something, which is weird. You know what I mean? But it really just depends on the era you grew up in. I'm starting to learn that more and more. There's no correct answer. A lot of people hold on to nostalgia so much and hold on to what they're used to that when anything else combats that, they're like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Shut up. It's you don't know what you're talking about. But I mean, I feel like Eddie and Rob Van Dam are going to be the 2 answers I see consistently. Yeah. I need you to understand though, things can get better over time. Like if somebody has a better version of something that a guy that you really like did, I think that's okay. You know what I mean? You're welcome. Okay, yeah, that's fair. RVD, Eddie RVD, D'Lo Brown. What? I've never seen a D'Lo Brown frog splash in my life. Kid, can you vouch? Oh my god, dude! I need them to start making this shit possible, dude. Like, PC players got it good. Yo! Oh! All right, I get the point. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll end it there. You know, 2K. We'll see you next time, everybody. All right.